What's up, everybody? Welcome back with more Hitman. I just bought the Hitman HD pack for the Xbox in the Xbox store. It includes Hitman 2 Silent Assassin and the sequel Hitman Contracts. And after that comes Hitman Blood Money, and then Hitman, and then Hitman Legacy. So I basically have all the Hitmans for these 3D consoles, right? Except for Hitman 1, that is missing, right? Return to the dashboard from the game and restart Hitman. Okay. So we are going with Hitman 2 Silent Assassin first. Or are we going with this? I don't know, man. It actually doesn't matter in which order we play it. So yeah, we're gonna go with Contracts. It really doesn't matter which order we play it. I haven't played this game in a long time.
To understand how a normal handgun functions, we will have to look at some action in the powder itself. Pulling back the slide of a handgun will tighten the recoil spring and draw back or cock the hammer. Once released, the slide moves forward, lifting a new cartridge into the chamber. The gun is now loaded. Pulling the trigger now releases the hammer, which drives the firing pin forward until it strikes and ignites the propellant in the cartridge. This results in a rapid expansion of gas within the chamber, which forces the bullet forward and ejects its casing. This energy also produces a brief muzzle flash and a sharp
So this is Agent 47. He's been injured, and he's having like flashbacks, and we basically replay the missions in his head until he's able to heal his wound.
Actually recognized me and looked me in my eyes. And he expected me. As if... Oh, that's impossible.
Oh my god, I haven't played this in such a long time. This is actually my favorite of the old Hitman games. You got the French. He's in Paris. He's in Paris, and yeah, music sounds like Silent Hill, you're right. Absolutely. Oh my god, I haven't played this in a long time. Music composed by Jesper Kid. Good work, Jesper. Good work. Alright, we start with Hitman Contracts. Wait, what do you say? Wait, blood? Blood and gore. Oh yeah, my Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection is ready to start. Man, like, they were showing, like, this Elden Ring. You know, they were, like, making advertisement for this Elden Ring game, and holy shit, man, that fucking blew my balls. Man, I was like, what the fuck, man? I don't know if that was the game they actually canceled, which was, like, Capcom and Bandai or something, but now it's like Bandai Namco Games working, you know, From Software working on the game and Bandai Namco publishing it. And man, I was blowing my balls off. That was one of the reasons why I purchased this Ghosts and Goblins, because it reminds me so much of Ghosts and Goblins, right? Yeah, like a really fine piece of art, right? You know, From Software, the makers of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice and shit. I can imagine the game being like as hard as Sekiro, right? Oh my god. Holy shit. I am highly anticipating this Elden Ring game. I really am. But anyway, back to Hitman. We're gonna have to train first, because I haven't played this game in a long time. Object instead place the back button. What is the back button? You mean select? In the mission, your targets and mission critical information and objective will be displayed here. Okay. This is your training area. Feel free to fuck around with the controls and practice the skills you will need when on a real mission. Weapons collection. Weapons that you can successfully collect on missions will be stored here for future use. Oh yeah. That was one of the reasons why I love this game. Because you steal a weapon and then you have it. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Now, I caught a serious cold at the beginning of the week. Terrible cold. I think it's like something between a flu and the cold, because it got like, it started out really worse, then it wore off, then it got progressively worse again, and now it's like, I don't know, now it's wearing off again. All in a week, right? And I'm trying to figure out, like, how did I catch this fucking flu or cold, right? And I only have two conclusions. Well, actually three, but I can block... No, actually two. Actually two. Because, I clean all the fucking time. So it had to be, like, something that wasn't clean. So I have an oven, right? And I made chicken wings inside the oven. And I didn't change, this, how do you call it, baking paper or something, right? So you had the fat that was basically inside, and then I put something else in the oven, and then I ate it, like a baguette or something, right? And maybe that was when I kind of infected myself with something. So it was the oven that wasn't clean, or because it was like last Saturday, right? So the day before Halloween. Right, the day before Halloween, I went shopping and I bought some chocolate, right, in the supermarket. And the supermarket was packed with people. It was packed to the brim with people. And, nobody was disinfecting their hands. I was one of the many few people who, who shoved the shopping cart into this disinfecting box and used disinfectant on, hand sanitizer, excuse me. Okay, so then, I go shopping and I go to the chocolate, department sector, for the candy sector, right? And I look for chocolate, and because it was the day before Halloween, people were buying up all the candy, so the shelves were basically empty, right? So I was like, I grabbed some candy bars, man. Right, I grabbed some candy bars, and I had some people in front of me, right? This dad who was looking at the candy, and he was touching the candy, the packaging, and then he put it back on the shelf, right? And I was waiting to grab the candy bars, and and I grabbed a whole bunch of them, right? A whole bunch of candy bars, and then there was this other guy who looked at me, and I was like, "These are for me. I'm not buying this because of Halloween. I'm buying this for me, right?" So anyway, a whole lot of people went to these shelves and touched stuff, including these candy bars, obviously. because the shelves were empty. There were a lot of shelves empty. Okay, so then I finish my shopping, I go home, I eat the chocolate, right? I eat a whole lot of this chocolate stuff. Stuff my face full of chocolate the entire day, the entire 3 days, right? Stuffing my face full with that chocolate, right? It's fat. It's that you know what I'm saying? It's fat. A whole lot of fat. Okay? And a whole lot of caramel, which has a whole lot of sugar and a whole lot of fat. And other stuff, right? This terrible caramel that infests your bloodstream, right? And it really triggers these autoimmune reactions, right? Caramel. Anyway, and then all of a sudden it struck me. All of a sudden I was like, ooh, I'm not feeling good, right? I'm not feeling well. I have the snuffle, right? My nose is snuffed, right? My nose is stuffed. I'm getting a sore throat, right? I'm getting a sore throat. Man, and I was like, what the fuck's going on, right? And it was just so terrible. It was unbearable to sleep. Oh my god, really, in my throat, all the fucking time, my throat, it was like something, like a frog sitting in your throat, and you were like, and you couldn't breathe through the nose and shit, and my nose was burning all the fucking time and shit. It was terrible. Unbearable, right? I was like, how could this happen? How could this fucking happen, right? How could this happen? Do I have the COVID all of a sudden? Is this what they call COVID, right? It was like flu symptoms and, like cold symptoms, and it's not stopping, and it's getting progressively worse then all of a sudden. I was like, is this the COVID? Do I have the COVID? So, I had a test, and I tested myself like 3 days ago, I think. It was 3 days ago, right? And I looked at the test, and strangely, you have like this CT meter, right? So when the C meter strikes red, and only the C meter, then you're negative. But if the CT meter both strike red, then you're positive. So I was looking at the meter, right? And the T meter comes before the C. So I was looking at it, and the C meter, the control meter, right, was switching over to red. So I was like, okay, that's normal, right? But I was looking at the T meter, and the T meter was basically white. There was like a white space between the C. There was like a white space where the T was actually, supposed to, let's say, either switch red or just run. Right, the flu was just supposed to run over the T meter, but all of a sudden it was like white. And I was like, what's that supposed to mean? And then it switched over to, to nothing, right? To the normal color. To the control, how do you call it? So it switched over to normal. So it wasn't like a red bar at the T, but there was rather a white bar at the beginning. But then it switched over. So I was like, okay, I'm vaccinated. Maybe that's the reason, right? Because I'm vaccinated, right? I'm vaccinated, and I don't know. I'm vaccinated, and that's why it's not. That's why it's not showing that I'm positive. Maybe it was like, oh, I got antibodies, right? I got antibodies, and that's why it's not showing any. Maybe that was some kind of antibody reaction, right? So I'm like, so I can't have the COVID. I'm having like a cold, or I'm having the flu, right? I'm having the flu. And how did I catch the fucking flu? That is the question, right? Somebody else had it, and he basically infected me with the flu. Okay, and I can only assume that it really was through this through this contact, right? In the supermarket that was packed full of people, right? And they were touching stuff, and it didn't disinfect their hands. They didn't use hand sanitizer. I highly think that is the reason why I caught this fucking flu or cold or whatever it is, right? This sore throat, runny nose, stuffed nose, right? This the frog in the throat. It's kind of like a drowsiness, a little bit of drowsiness sometimes, right? You know what I mean? But I did the test. I did the COVID test, and it actually proved out to be negative, right? And I'm vaccinated, right? I'm vaccinated. Or it was the oven, like I said, the dirty oven. Something was dirty, something just wasn't clean, and that was the reason I infected myself with something, because something just wasn't clean enough. Or absolutely incomplete dirty. So either it was the oven, my oven, or some human, right, who was just absolutely complete dirty and filthy, and I came in contact with it, or with him. That is the reason I'm sick. And I hope to be cured by the end of this week. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I hope to be cured because I got to work harder next week. I'm getting an hour plus of work. That means more money, but I also have to work more, right? So, holy shit, look at this. Reminds me of the Matrix. It really does. Yeah, the sneezing. You're right, the sneezing. Holy shit, man. Really, man. That is... Pick up silver baller S single. I'll pick up silver ballers. Give me them. Can't carry any more of this amp. I was saying, like, pick up the... Oh, I got a silenced one. This is ducking? Okay. Alright, this is shooting. Putting this out. Pick up. How do I reload? This is the map. Ducking. How do you reload, man? Alright. Default mapping, left-handed simplified. That is supposed to be... Fuck that shit. Alright, so this is ducking. This is the map. This is first person, alright. Nice. Y is dropping this shit. A is picking it up. This is putting it back in. This is my interface. B is the interface. Okay. And RB was... reloading. Alright. There we go. Got them controls back in. Let's do something. Target shooting range. Let's shoot some shit. I like the way he walks, right? He walks like he wants to intentionally kill your ass. Like he walks like with a mean intent, right? So you better get out of his way, right? Said this Colin Powell guy, he died. Fuck. This General Colin Powell guy died, and he died of COVID, right? I mean, how the fuck did he... You know, I was just talking about it, right? How the fuck did that guy get COVID? Yeah. You know what I mean? And then he died. Imagine that, man. I'm still alive, man. I'm still alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. No, really, man, I'm still alive. I mean, this is the thing, man. You got the cold or you got the flu or something and you have to go to work. I mean, you simply have to go to work. It's worse if you don't go to work, right? Then if you go to work, and then you have to wear the mask, right? And then you have to breathe through the mask, right? I mean, try doing that, right? So I was like wearing the mask all fucking day, right? And you know, breathing through my mouth, basically, right? And you know, I mean, that is. Als Maul. I mean, that is really, you know, that's where you can really test the quality of a mask if you breathe through it with your mouth. For example, you didn't brush your teeth, right? And you wear the mask and you breathe through it with your mouth, like really. I mean, if you can't smell the bad breath, then the mask actually works. Okay? But, you know, I'm not saying like that I didn't brush my teeth or something, but, you know, I was hoping that I'm not spreading any disease through my mouth while wearing the mask. You know what I mean? Because I had to breathe through my mouth. You know what I mean? And if you breathe through your mouth, I mean, you breathe in more air, right? And you exhale more air. You know what I mean? And you exhale a whole lot of stuff that comes from inside your body. I mean, think about it, right? You mean you cough. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that the mask actually worked. No one was complaining, so anyway. God, I swear to God, man. It's unusual for me. It's just simply unusual for me to, like, get a cold twice. I had some symptoms last week, I think it was. And I think, yeah. All because, I guess it was the oven. I guess it was the oven, man. And then it was those fucking shelves, in the supermarket. Last week and this week, man, it was like 2 infections, man. That's unusual. That is so unusual. Like, I get a cold or something once a year, okay, right? I think last year I was skipped out, and now I'm getting it like twice. Is this like, you know, for, you know, a cold symptom for last year and this year? I mean, I hate this shit. Can't carry anymore. Hey! Ah, fuckers. Alright, I get it. In a mission, your targets and mission critical information and objectives will be displayed here. Okay. Yeah. People dying of COVID, right? I mean, they were showing it in the news. In Europe and shit, they showing like this fat guy, man. And he was on a respirator and he couldn't breathe and shit. Or better said, he was like, he was being transported into ICU because he couldn't breathe and he was so scared. It shows like this fat guy, man. This fat white guy with gray hair. With gray curly hair, right? I guess like in his 50s or something. And he was so scared and he couldn't breathe, right? And he had this nurse, he was like, oh, she was like trying to calm him down. And the camera, right? And he was like, I can't breathe, right? I mean, the COVID, man. Yeah, and I'm sitting here complaining because, you know, I got the flu. I catch the flu from some dirty person, right? Who caught the flu, I don't know, from being in the hospital maybe, right? Think about it, really. From being in the hospital, right? Was in the hospital, caught the flu, inside the hospital, right? And then, like, you know, got outside the hospital, went shopping in the supermarket, touched some shit. I touched the same surface shit, right? I'm not thinking about, like, the package being, like, diseased. So I open the package and I eat the chocolate, right? I touch my face. And then I got the flu. I mean, think about that. And it came from the hospital, right? It came from the hospital. It came from some dirty hospital. And some dirty patient. Same with the COVID, man. You got people in the hospital, they having the COVID. And then you go into the hospital and then you catch the COVID. Right? I mean, that is the worst place to be, in the hospital. I mean, really. That is the worst place. And you got these people going outside the hospital and contaminating something, right? And that is mainly how the COVID spreads. Right? If the flu spreads like that, right? Somebody being in the hospital for some kind of shit. And you go into the hospital and you catch the same stuff. I mean, yeah, we run around with masks all day, I know. But there are people who touch stuff and you don't, and in an instant, you really don't think about it, right? I mean, I didn't think about the surface or the package in the supermarket being contaminated when everybody's running around with the mask and there's hand sanitizer everywhere, right? I didn't think about it, but it happened because the people just simply didn't pay attention. They didn't sanitize their hands anymore. They didn't even sanitize the shopping cart anymore, right? Even now, during this COVID shit that is rising again, they don't care. People simply don't care. And there's like a saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? You just simply can't teach an old dog new tricks. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be aware. You really gotta be aware, right? You can't let your guard down, especially now, right? When there is COVID and there is the flu and there is, something else, some other disease. For example, I don't know, hepatitis. Think about that. You gotta be aware, man. You really gotta be aware all the fucking time, because you can't you can't rely on stupid people. I mean, that is just a fact, right? You can't rely on stupid people to do things right. If it's washing their hands with soap, or if it's using hand sanitizer, right? Or wearing a mask, thank you, yes. You can't rely on stupid people to do things right, to do the right things, right? You can't rely on that. And that is the reason I caught the flu. You know what I mean? And I have to cure it out really fast. I was drinking orange juice yesterday, right? I was eating a whole lot of protein, right? Because my white blood cells, I need to produce a lot of white blood cells, right? They're used up, right? And I gotta fight that virus, and I gotta transport, what I'm saying? They gotta neutralize the virus and shit. That's right, I gotta neutralize it. I caught the flu, right? I caught the flu. And I was like thinking, like, I hope it's not COVID, right? I hope, not for my sake, because I can manage it. It's tough to fight, right? It's tough to fight because it gets weak and then it progresses again, and I want to fight it. I don't want to submit to it. I gotta fight it completely, eradicate it out of my body, right? And it's a hard fight, so you gotta keep on fighting, and you gotta basically keep your body going, right, and your immune system going. So I was eating protein, pudding, right? I was drinking orange juice. Now I'm having my beet juice and shit, right? I ate meat today, right? I just ate hamburgers, right? More protein, right? Keep away from that fat, I'm saying? No, stay away from that chocolate, all that shit. Fat, everything has to do with fat, not good for your immune system, right? Nothing. Eating that protein, taking them vitamins, right? Drinking a lot of water, or, staying hydrated. It's very important, right? You know what I mean? Staying clean, right? Staying clean, brushing your teeth, right? You know what I'm saying? Brushing your teeth, using that mouth water, all that clean stuff. Yeah, you gotta stay clean. That helps the body fight all that nasty shit. Where was I? Hospitals, filthy people, stupid people. Where was I? Me catch. Yeah. So I hope it's not the COVID, right? Because this one guy, back 1 year ago or something, said this is the flu on steroids. Which means you have heart symptoms, and it takes long to cure out. You know what I mean? But I'm just hoping, not for my sake, but because I don't want to infect other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, I don't want people pointing their fingers at me saying like it was you who infected this and that person, and I'm doing fine. Say I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine compared to other people who are dying or are in the hospital and ICU shit. I'm doing fine, right? I caught the flu, okay, and I'm vaccinated. Yes, I'm vaccinated, right? I'm fully vaccinated, right? But right now I don't feel like I'm fully vaccinated. I feel like I'm vulnerable again. Saying I caught something I wasn't supposed to get because I was vaccinated, so to say, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, that is the point. So, you gotta beware. Even though they have this they offer you this vaccine shit, saying you still gotta beware. You could catch the COVID anyway 2 months later, or 5 months later. And then they talking about booster shots. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, really. And then you going shopping, and some dumb fucking idiot didn't sanitize his hands, and he has, I don't know, he's been in the hospital, right? He's been in the hospital, okay? He came out of the hospital, goes shopping, touches some stupid shit. You touch it, you don't think, you thought everybody's, but no. And the package is contaminated. The packaging is contaminated. You didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about that the package was contaminated. This package with chocolate, right? Chocolate candy. Okay? And I opened the package, and I opened the next package, and I got this shit on my fingers, right? And then I eat the chocolate, which contains nothing but fat, a whole lot of fat and sugar, and that's it. Perfect breeding ground for the virus, basically perfect signal for the virus and for my body to take in the virus. You know what I mean? The chocolate, it's the chocolate. You know what I'm saying? The fat, a whole lot of fucking fat. And that stupid sugar, yeah, but perfect signal for my body to take in the virus, really. It's contaminated chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Contaminated chocolate. And then it struck me so bad. And the caramel, man. In the bloodstream, man. Help. Help. I eat too many chocolate, yeah. This Halloween was the worst. The kids going out and they catching that COVID, man. They knew it. These motherfuckers simply knew it, and they contaminated the candy. They contaminated the chocolate candy because they knew. And now look at Europe, man. Holy shit. You got kids in the ICU. They didn't show it, right? But you got kids in the ICU. You know what I'm saying? Burning nose and shit, and they can't breathe and shit, and everything's just burning, right? The throat is burning, the nose is burning. They got that drowsy head, you know what I'm saying? Them kids, man, they can't see straight. You got them old people, man, you know what I'm saying? You have to lay them on them bellies. They can't breathe. Them old people can't breathe. Like, help, please. The flu on fucking steroids, man. You know what I'm saying? The flu on fucking steroids. And them kids dying, man. They feel like they dying. Them kids feel like they really dying, man. It's hell. They going through hell right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they ate contaminated chocolate. How did the kids get that fucking shit? Yeah, they contaminated the chocolate, man. They knew it. They fucking knew it. They knew they were prepping it. They were prepping it. They knew it was like a terrorist strike. Right? It was like a terrorist strike, and you got them kids in the hospital. That's all they wanted, right? That's all they wanted. They wanted them kids in the hospital. They wanted them kids to get them vaccines, right? They wanted to shoot the vaccine into the kids' arms, right? Motherfuckers, man. Corruption. Corruption, man. Corruption. Fucking corruption, man. Right? It's fucked up. That is so fucked up. In the mission, your targets and mission critical information. Yes, okay. Time to snipe somebody. That is so fucked up, man, really. I would never do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. Halloween, that is like terrorism. That is terrorism, man. You got that COVID. They don't think about getting rid of the COVID, man. You know what I mean? It's there to stay. That's what they say. This is the new normal. I can't look at this, man. People in the hospital and they dying. Help me, please. I can't breathe. And the nurse trying to calm him down, and you know, she ain't realizing that the guy is actually dying, man, of some mysterious disease, right? You declared for normal, and you declared to live with, right? God, man. Look at it, really, man. And you got the hospitals with full of diseases, full of deadly diseases, and you declaring it for normal, right? You're trying to calm the people down, even though they die and they need attention. Immediate attention. You like, calm down, calm down. I'm gonna get the ICU bed for you, and then we're gonna drive you slowly and carefully into the ICU, and if there's a doctor available, the doctor will come and check on you, okay? And you're like, I can't breathe, please help me. And you dead in the hospital, man. You dying in the hospital. They put you in a body bag, right? They were showing it. They were showing it, man, in the German news, man. They were showing them body bags in the hospital, man, in Nuremberg, right? 1 hour drive away from me, from the place where I'm living. They were showing you them body bags, man. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead people in them body bags, and those were, you know, those were skinny people, man. You know what I'm saying? Those could have been, I don't know, maybe kids. I don't fucking know, man. But those were 6 body bags they were showing on television. Or better said, you know, on the news. In Germany, man, 6 body bags in the hospital because of COVID, regardless of the vaccine. And they saying like, oh yeah, it's the unvaccinated. Man, look at me, man. I'm vaccinated, and I caught the fucking flu. And, you know, and I feel terrible. And I'm vaccinated against COVID. I mean, yeah, and I caught the flu, I know. I caught the flu because something was contaminated and I didn't notice it. Right? I didn't notice it. You get my point? So you can go into the hospital and everything is contaminated and you're not recognizing it. You're thinking it's normal because it's a hospital. Okay? And these people take these diseases and this contamination with them outside. And then more people get sick. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to declare that for no, it's not. It's fucked up. It's fucked up and you know it. It's so fucked up and you know it. The same with this power plant shit I was talking about, right? Contamination. And people taking them radioactive particles with them home. They got it on their clothes or somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And they drinking a beer with their friend and suddenly he got it. Right? And it goes on and on. You don't recognize it. I mean, you can't recognize it at first because it's just, you know. But the disease starts to spread. And then you have people who have obese people. All of a sudden, right? You have obese people. And, you know, the scientist says, yeah, that's in the genes. Yeah, why is that? Why is it in the genes that there are fat people? Even though the guy didn't eat much. All of a sudden he turns fat. You get my point? You know what I'm saying? That is a bodily reaction to something, right? Bodily reaction to radioactive particles. That's right. That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? And these people are fat. And like what I said, right? If you're happy, you burn a lot of fat. You know what I'm saying? If you're a happy person, if you're happy, you burn a lot of fat. But if you're depressed, you know, you don't burn fat. Instead, you gain weight if you're depressed. You gain weight. Or better say, like, you don't burn fat, right? So, and we all know that radioactivity makes people depressed. It causes a lot of depression. So, you know, the bodily reaction to that is gaining weight. Getting fat. Okay? Okay? That is one bodily reaction. Where's my sniper rifle? I really, man. You see, and I'm supposed to recognize that as normal. Well, no. Fucking no. Where's the sniper rifle? Okay. Open the door. God. That is so fucked up, man. See, the people were, you know, just acting. Okay, I gotta get out of here. So the people were just acting, they were pretending to care, but in reality, they still don't care. They fucking don't care, right? They're just pretending. I mean, I was like, you know, this is the demise of civil demise. That's what I call it. This is civil demise that's going on, right? Civil demise. You got refugees pouring in, right, by the thousands, and you got people here dying, right? Civilians dying. And you know, the politicians basically not caring. Or let's say the authorities, right? Not caring at all. All they care about is ruling over somewhat or something, some person, right? Doesn't care. Fistful of dollars. Let me guess. It's a politician. Some kind of crooked banker. Oh, it's a politician. You got that asthma, right? You made me get the flu. I don't like having the flu. It's payback time. Flu you. Man, this game is so great. Flu you. When you kill for money, there are no rules.
He's found us. Oh shit!
Alright, going with professional. Asylum Aftermath. This is a flashback he has of, you know, when he escaped this facility he was created in. I played this game so many times, you can't believe it. I really did. This was one of my favorite games because I'm gonna show you later on. This is a doctor who created him, right? And he murdered him. This is like a flashback from part 1. So I'm basically playing a scene from part 1 again. And that's just great because they never released part 1 for the consoles. It's just a PC exclusive, still up to this day.
I should have known. I didn't even recognize my own son. You broke my heart, my son.
No, I broke your neck. Bitch! So, you know, the producers or the developers were really nice to, you know, So, I heard about the game, I think when I was in the military service, I'm not sure. No. But they were talking about it, right? They were talking about it, and so a friend of mine, I read about it. Someone was talking about Hitman, how great it is, right? And I was like, okay, it's PC, so I'm never gonna ever see it. And then they had the courtesy to bring it out for the PlayStation 2, and my best friend back in the days bought Hitman Contracts, and that's the first time I actually played this game. I played Hitman, right? I played the series. And you know, he was basically like too dumb to play the game, so I was playing the game, right, for him, and I fell in love with it. I borrowed the game and I played the game so many times, and I fell in love with this franchise. I simply fell in love with it. It's like I feel at home. It's like kind of like you feel at home. You feel it at home, right? And then I don't know, man. Who the fuck had Contracts? I do not remember. I simply cannot remember who had Contracts. I really don't. I had it. Oh yeah, I had it. I was playing it. That's right. That's when I was in the military service. You're right. That's when I was in the military service, and then I bought Contracts myself, and I was so proud to have a Hitman game of my own. You're right. And then this Blood Money came out, and then I was out of the military service, and then I had no money to buy it, but I wanted to play it, and then someone else bought it. Someone else I knew, and then I borrowed it. And that's how I was able to play Blood Money. Right. But I actually own this game. I own this game, you're right. I used to own this game, and now I own it again. Such great memories. Oh, a car key. We're gonna need that. I want a silenced weapon. Okay. Alright, here we go. You got all these dead clones. Right, all these dead clones of 47. And he killed them all, basically, right? He killed all his clones. Don't ask me why. But anyway, you got them cops coming now. Oh, what's this? That's 2000. Is this a silenced weapon? Ammo, two-handed, no, semi-automatic pistol, whatever. What's this? All these 47. He killed them all. Proving that he is the best. Well, he almost killed them all. Ah! Oh my god. There is nothing coming out anymore. But I'm sneezing, man. I'm sneezing. And my nose is still stuffed. And it's just terrible. Imagining having to work hard and having a stuffed nose. Up. I remember slaughtering everybody. Oh, those memories, man. I've always been like this. I've always been like this, man. Slaughtering people, man. Slaughtering like dumb motherfuckers, man. That's just who I am. You made me catch the flu. I don't like having the flu. I don't like being sick. This is all your fault. What are you looking at, huh? That's right, get your ass out of here. You can't shoot him. Yeah. Killed the wrong guy. Are you sure about that? This was some kind of Soviet project. No, the 2000? What? I don't get it. This was supposed to be 2000. Yeah, well, anyway, it was. It started out as a Soviet project, and I guess they just, you know, they picked it up again. The Europeans or somewhat. Right. Oh man, this game is just. That body bags. They all got that COVID, man. Get away from me, man. I don't want to get that COVID shit from you. Nasty, dirty people, man. Ugh. So, like I said, my recommendation is stay away from the chocolate because that's what they want to contaminate the most. Because children, you know what I'm saying, and children get sick too and shit. It's just simply because chocolate is pure fat. Stay away from any fatty foods, right? Stay away from fatty foods, right? You know what I'm saying, chips. You know what I'm saying, chips, chocolate, all that fatty shit. Stay away from it. Because that's what they're gonna contaminate, right? It's not gonna stop. It's simply not gonna stop. Right? You gotta be aware, man. You gotta be aware. Really. You gotta fucking be aware, man. See, I didn't beware and it hit me. Fucking hit me. The door is locked. Why is the door locked? Can I punch these guys? Ah! Yes. Yes, I can. Oh shit. Them cops. I knew it. Cops coming. Hey, wait a minute. Oh.
Escape is not possible. Come out now or we will come in for you.
Man, I hate that. I don't want to change clothes.
This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
Whoa! Shit. dead? Holy shit. I'm dead. Alright, I get it. I'm dead. Halt die Klappe da! You have no saves remaining. Well, restart the mission. Are you sure? Yes. Like 2 car keys? So I can't save. Okay, the cop's coming, yeah. Like, get out of the way, man.
Pot să văd o legitimație?
Da, domnule, transformat. Listen up. This is Commander Bellu of the Romanian Special Forces. Ground the steel and the building is surrounded. Surrender peacefully and there will be no violence. It is not too late to surrender. I assure you of your safety.
Hey.
Escape is not possible. Come out now or we will come in for you. This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
So the enemies are not, like, on the map. Hey, where's my sniper rifle? Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is. The shotgun. Fuckers. uh, holy shit, man. I didn't want to use that gun, but anyway. Ah! Almost dead. Ah, I'm dead! No! Because it took the wrong weapon, man! Ah. More cops. Fucked up weapon, man. I remember there was a game guide for this game in the magazines I used to buy. They actually had a game guide for this game, I remember. Yeah, it's coming back to me, man. See, of course you're supposed to, like, disguise yourself as the cop and then walk out, of course. I know. But, you know, I just don't like... Ever since, like, they reward you with points for not changing disguises, I'm, like, used to that. To, like, not changing disguises. I'm not, like, saying it's, like, a feature, like, you know... I just, like, I don't know. I just like to play like this. Others like to play, you know, like to disguise themselves. Okay, that's cool. Right? I'm too old for that shit. To be honest, really. I'm just too old to disguise myself all the fucking time. I'm about to shoot my way out. Alright. They fucked him up, man. What was that? Oh shit, who was that? Holy shit! Oh, more of them. Open the door! Oh shit! No! There's more of them! Ah! Oh my god! A whole lot of cops. Ah. Take the car key. Yes, Jerry, don't you want to disguise? No, I don't. I don't want to disguise myself. Ah. God, man, those fucking cops. Yeah, I know the cops are there.
Am să te omor!
It is not too late to surrender. I assure you. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
All right. Come on, 47. Let's get out of here. Damn it. Whoa! What the fuck? Motherfucker, man! Alright. You know, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it like this. I can't get, you know, they recognize me, they shoot. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. Watch out. Oh, he was shooting through everything, man. Fuck. Oh, great, man. Watch out. Watch out. I know I'm gonna do it. I know how I am going to do it. Watch out. Watch out. So the last level is pretty much, the last level in this game is pretty much like this level, right? You got cops everywhere, right? And then you got to get out of the building, and there's like French cops everywhere. That was just so great. And I was like, you know, I was like slaughtering every fucking cop. Oh yeah, that was just so great. Alright, so I got the car keys. Where are they? This looks like the key for a car. Yep.
This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I can't.
Alright, so I'm going to take the clothes.
Come in to Alpha Team. Report status. Alpha Team reports. No visual.
Ah! What the fuck? You fuckers! Alright, that was, your cover has been blown blind. Oh god, what did I do that? Fuckers. What, how, Alright, I get it. Why can't I save? Why? Oh, my nose. Oh, God. Why can't I save? Holy shit, man, it's harder than I thought. Again.
Listen up. This is Commander Belum of the Romanian Special Forces. The ground is sealed and the building is surrounded. Surrender peacefully and there will be no violence.
She's Commander blah blah from the Romanian Special Forces.
Surrender. I assure you of your safety.
Right. Come on. I'm ready.
Escape is not possible. Come out now or we will come in for you.
Come on. What's up, bitch?
This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
Great. Yeah, come on. Come on, witch! Whoa, I got you this time. Big Lock makes his move. Oh shit. Oh no, he took the wrong weapon. Oh shit. Ah! You motherfuckers, man. Like, I had the shotgun, and then the same shit happened again. Man, fuck. I didn't want it to take that weapon, man. Okay? More cops. I didn't want it to take that weapon. And still yet he took it. You know, it was supposed to open the door. That's how I feel right now. I feel desperate. Great, I was so close. I was so close to getting to the exit. Son of a bitch. Take this weapon and keep this fucking weapon. Now, come on, move.
Escape is not possible. Come out now or we will
I'm waiting.
This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
Like... Huh? Like, move it! What? Ah! Oh, I was so close.
Te-am rugat să-mi arăți o legitimație.
Da, domnule, doar normal. Listen up. This is Commander Belum of the Romanian Special Forces. The ground is sealed and the building is surrounded. Surrender peacefully and there will be no violence.
You fat bitch! That's right, you better run.
It is not too late to surrender. I assure you of your safety. Escape is not possible. Come out now or we will come in for you. This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
Why do you have to fucking fully reload the fucking shotgun, man? Oh my god, fuck. Why did he have to fully reload? Ah. Great. Fucking great. Ah, fuck. Why did he have to fucking fully reload? Oh, come on, please.
Mori, nenorocitule, mori!
Bleh.
Domnule, doar format. Listen up. This is Commander Bellow of the Romanian Special Forces. Surrounded. Surrender peacefully and there will be no violence. It is not too late to surrender. I assure you of your safety.
I can't be mad at the game that much because it's just fucking old, right?
We will come in for you. This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
Oh, they want to fuck with me again. Look at this, man. I said open the door. Come on, you fuckers. What? What? Hey, the game is cheating. It's clearly cheating on me. Clearly cheating on me. Clearly. feel so terrible. My nose won't stop being stuffed.
Te-am rugat să-mi arăți o legitimație.
Da, domnule, doar format. Listen up. This is Commander Bello of the Romanian Special Forces. The ground is clear and the building is surrounded. Surrender peacefully and there will be no violence. It is not too late to surrender. I assure you of your safety. Escape is not possible. Come out now or we will come in for you. This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
Like, what the fuck? Why didn't you fucking... Motherfucker, man. He wants to die. I mean... What? Shit! I didn't see him! Oh no.
Pot să văd o legitimație?
Fuck! Ah! Who? Where? What? The door is fucking with me.
Mor, nenorocitule, mor!
What? Who had the... What? Behind me? Behind me? Ugh! The cops, man. Everywhere. Everywhere. Ugh. Behind me. Ah, my nose. Fucking me up, man. Ah, God, this.
Listen up. This is Commander Belum of the Romanian Special Forces. The ground is sealed and the building is surrounded. Surrender peacefully and there will be no violence. It is not too late to surrender. I am
Like, you fucking fat idiot. Get out of my fucking way. Alright, this is fucking dark.
Come out now or we will come in for you. This is your final warning. Lay down your guns and come out now, or I cannot guarantee your safety.
Like, it's hard to see because it's just so dark. door should stay open now. Dead cops everywhere. Dead cop. Dead cop. Dead cop. Dead cop! Finally, the door stays open. Like, that is fucked up, right? That the doors close automatically. I mean, I wouldn't, yeah. What kind of world is this, man, when the doors close automatically? Yeah, AI doors. They fucking you up, man. Alright. You fucking assholes, man. Yeah, and this door doesn't close automatically, right? Yeah.
To Alpha Team. Report status.
What's going on? And where's the fucking exit? Okay. get into the third floor? I'm trying to get into the third floor. How do I get into the third floor? Huh. Alright, so no. Oh god. I'm gonna die again, I think. What's that? Oh no, you're not supposed to take that. Oh yeah, sniper rifle. We did it, man. We finally did it. Shot my way out of this bitch. Alright, yeah, man, we did it. Oh yeah. Haha. Motherfuckers! Yeah! Haha, we did it, man. Woo! Yeah! Haha! Yes, let's save the game. Let's save the game, man. Holy shit. Aggression. Mass murderer. Holy shit. Headshots 9. Alerts 2. Shots fired 61. Close encounters 24. Overall, a mass murderer. Yeah.
There you see the blood. Don't kill me. I seen her. Building A. I don't know. One of the